What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, a lot happened. In short, we infiltrated Sei's palace and confronted her shadow to steal the treasure. But we were apprehended by police, who were brought into the palace through the true culprit, or rather the one who was instigating the mental shutdowns, the one who sold us out. We have managed to get back to the present day. All those different flashbacks that had us in an interrogation room, we were brought to that specific instance. And we were able to successfully convince Sei about the one who is actually behind the mental shutdowns. The traitor, Goro Akechi. Through Sei's cooperation, we managed to avoid a terrible fate through Akechi's assassination plot. Not only did we manage to successfully escape, but Akechi let loose the one who was sponsoring him, the one who is truly behind everything, who has been manipulating behind the shadows everything that has been happening. Masayoshi Shido. A politician who has gotten a lot of popularity in recent days because of his reputation for being rather well-natured, his stance against the Phantom Thieves, as well as just being away from all the different political scandals that have been going on recently. And he is poised to become the next Prime Minister. In this episode, with the whole world thinking that we are dead, that at least gives us a cover to be able to infiltrate Shido's palace. But we don't have all the time in the world. While the world thinks that we are dead, it's only a matter of time before someone researches the morgue to realize that we aren't there. Not only that, but there's an election coming up next month. And if Shido's elected Prime Minister, there's nothing more we can do at that point. So we need to infiltrate his palace and stop him before either of those circumstances come to pass. Now, before we get going, you might be wondering, well, since Akechi was behind everything, is it really right to, did we lose all the stuff that was equipped onto him? And the answer to that is no, actually. If we take a look at the armor, we still have his formal shirt, and we still have the different accessories that we put on him. I think I gave him the captain badge, I switched it out for the second mate badge, but, you don't actually lose anything. You still have all of Akechi's old equipment. So, don't feel bad if you're gonna give him, a decent accessory or decent armor, because you will get it back. But we still have some other things to take care of. Akechi is still out there, but since he was the one who pulled the trigger, metaphorically and literally, he fully believes that we are dead. But, while we do need to take care of Akechi, our top priority right now is Shido. And with Boss and Sei completely on our side now, we have a few more allies to help us out.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because that would completely contradict the story you made up.
shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark.
Yeah, the last thing that Shujin wants is even more controversy. There's already rumors going around that Phantom Thieves are associated with them. They don't want to exactly confirm those. So it's a real good thing we've got Sei on our side. Otherwise, things would be even more complicated. You know, besides the fact that we would probably be dead without her help. At least she's continuing to help us, which is a godsend.
Well,
Yeah, oddly enough. What exactly does that even mean? Yeah, it is weird that you do get a rank up with him when he's just about to kill you. I mean, honestly, I think it made a little bit more sense in Persona 4 Golden, the way they handled their culprit and that sort of thing, but, well, you know, it's still funny. And who knows, maybe they'll actually have some sort of significance come the Royal. Anyway, let's talk to Futaba and then head on over to bed. Wait, how so? Was it the same program? Oh, so you could trigger the metaverse.
whoa. But
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it.
I am still surprised at how good you are at these things.
Where have I been?
So, yeah.
I'm a
Futaba's little, like,
shadows masquerade.
delving into our personal life, you know, with hacking our phone and whatever, kind of worked out in the end. I mean, she needed Sei and Akechi to be in the same place for long enough for the app to activate. I mean, if they just passed each other, then she wouldn't have enough time for the app to activate, and then all that would happen would be Sei would be brought into the metaverse, but not Akechi.
hey,
Moments of calm, right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting
Not right now.
the only words that to
Whoops.
I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at this masquerade, heart in both face and mind, free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
So yeah, if you really want to have a refresher on what exactly just happened, kind of in a more condensed version, you can just talk to Futaba and she will just basically give you a recap. But considering that we literally just went through like 2 hours of actually explaining what the hell just happened, yeah, I'm gonna say no, and I'm just gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna head back then.
Alright. Good night.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones.
Oh. I am. Thanks, Kawakami. I mean, we do still have our other accomplices who were left in the dark. Still, it's nice to know that they care.
Cut that out!
Oh. No, Mishima, I'm dead. Bleh. I really wish we could actually just say that. Nope, we're dead. Just to Mishima, just to be a jerk. I'm all good, Mishima. Thanks, boss.
Okay.
Yeah, well, everyone's off at school. That's about the best thing we can do right now. Oh. you got it. Yeah, I mean, this seems like a bad idea, but we're not gonna get anywhere if we just stay around LeBlanc all day.
What is it?
Yep, that's the plan. And I'll get caught if I sit around and do nothing. You got it, boss.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have not
Since
been
he's
met.
going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Conditions have
What
not been
about an arena, like the Colosseum?
met. Conditions have not
Imperial
been met.
Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
Huh?
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
Who's looking our way?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
I know, right? It's like no one even cares about what the truth is, or even if he has an ulterior motive. Also, when did this poster get here? And Yusuke probably dropped it off. Anyway, there's not really much more we can do, so... Unfortunately, the day was just kind of wasted. Still, maybe if we have the whole day tomorrow, we'll be able to come up with something.
Where have I been? I'm a chef's
Oh. I'm fine, Chihaya. Thanks for worrying. It's nice to see that all of our confidants, at least the ones that know about our identity, are worried about us. Wish I could do more, though. Oh. I'm still alive, Takemi. That's right. Everyone should be here soon. You got it. Lay that part out. We can only hope.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Conditions have not been met.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongin Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
Wait a minute.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
He's here? It's the same voice. The same one who egged us on and the same one from back then. Was he really in charge of all of that?
Hmm?
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey! Guys!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way! Hurry! By the way, did something happen? Didn't seem well a moment ago.
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to catch up to Ryuji and Haru. I expect Ryuji to do something stupid like this, but Haru? Now I see why Haru ran off. We're still infatuated with him. That guy's just nothing but egotistical. Holy crap, what the hell is wrong with people? Gotta catch up to the two of them, though.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Ryuji!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
It is the same. And Ryuji's right. He was at the hotel too. It's not my imagination. He's the one that gave me that criminal record. He's the asshole who started all of this for me.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future.
Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's the reason I got arrested in the first place.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
I wasn't sure before, but yeah, he is.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Cruel twist of fate.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I know the answer to that myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
We're running out of time. Odd, isn't it? That the whole reason we even came to Tokyo to begin with, how this whole mess started, was because of Shido. Completely unrelated to the mental shutdowns and psychotic breakdowns, he was the one who imposed the criminal record upon us. He was the one that sent us here, and upon arriving here, we received the power of the metaverse. I still don't know how I got that power, but were it not for him, none of this would have started. The Phantom Thieves wouldn't have gotten anywhere because I wouldn't have been here. There would have been no reason to come to Tokyo to begin with. And were it not for him yet again at that buffet, the Phantom Thieves would not have continued. And he would have just risen through the political ranks, imposing his will upon everyone. Well, in his ambition to crush everything in his path, he's created his own arch-enemy. The only thing who could potentially stop him was an organization created based on his own actions. Poetic? Sure. But it won't mean anything if we can't change his heart. Anyway, now's about as good a time as any to call it a day. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. We have gained virtually nothing. We still don't know that last keyword. It may be an interesting piece of information that we've pieced together, but it ultimately doesn't mean anything. We still need to infiltrate his palace. This may be personal vengeance to us, but this isn't about personal vengeance. This is about stopping a wicked man from destroying the entirety of Japan, maybe even ruining the entire world if he is elected prime minister, and depending on what exactly he would do once he gets into that position of power. We have to stop him at any means necessary. But the only thing that we can do requires us to get that keyword. Hopefully we'll come up with something, and soon. Until next time, everyone. Take care.